we trapping. Shout out to everybody rocking, man. I hope everybody's having a good day, having a good morning. Yes, sir. Give me a 1 if everything sounds good. Give me a 1 if everything sounds lovely. Let's get it. Yes, sir. Okay. Let's hit that like and share for the squad and we're not charging card. Let's get these numbers up, man. Let them know we live in the trap with it. Let's go. They been talking crazy about my head coach, man. I don't like it. They better put some spec on it now. They better put some spec on it. Give me a 1 if everything sounds good. Give me a 1 if everything sounds smooth. Let's go. Tell your neighbors, cousins, aunties, and nephews that landlord need them views. So use that like and share for the squad. It will not charge a card. That's a promise. Let's go. Shout out to my people rocking, man. Hit that share, hit that share, hit that share. Hit that like. Shout out to Miss Regina Green with the green kid, Cowboy in the building, Brendan Dunson, Los Altos, James Simmons, Willie T, and that's about it right now. So, yes, sir. Let's get this thing jumping around the corner, man. Let's get this line jumping around the corner. It is a weekend. It is a day away from game day. And we almost here, man, to wrap up this division. But, speaking of division, I've been hearing a lot of rumors and a lot of foolishness about Big Mike Soprano. So we're going to talk about it. We're going to read an article about it, and then we're going to discuss it and some other things in this episode. Let's go. But first and foremost, you know we got to make sure them haters doing the most what they was put on God's green earth to do. And you already knew that's hate, man. Let's get this trap jump around the corner. Let's go. Yeah. Shout out to everybody rocking. Let's get it.
I can't see a thing, all this money in my face. Hey. I just blew a bag, ran it back to
we just trapping on the
side. Ain't no looking back, came a long way.
Who know how to spell that? Spell sad.
Just let them hate.
It's so many missing syllables. So many missing syllables.
And we just get
so many missing levels. You understand? Let's go.
That what make them hate. Hey. Cause we just get
somebody spell sad. Hey.
Landlord is showing how to ball, boy.
Let's go.
You ain't in on the team, you just a ball, boy. Real high, used to rock knockout, but it's real now. Real fly.
I probably average your career high.
We the one they hating on it, probably wanna kill.
Let's go.
When they got our own band, we hollin' a deal. Yeah. Long little CEO, CIP the dollar.
Yes, sir.
Took my brother, that made me
shout
go
out
harder.
to
That
Brown Wayne.
turned me to a monster. I'm focused on the comma. I'ma run up them comma for the summer. Run up them numbers. I know that they hate the way
let's get this participation up. Let's get these views up. It's a new year. Let's go.
Money in my face.
Let's go.
I just blew a bag, ran it back to
we just trapping on the sand.
Ain't no looking back, we came a long way. Hey, I know that they mad, but just let them hate.
Hey,
that what make them hate.
Let's get it.
That what make them hate. Hey, and we just get K and they just in the way.
Hey,
that what make them hate. That what make them hate. Hey,
cause we just get K and they just in the way. Hey. Hey. Now you might think you at school or maybe even at home or watching me through a phone, but I promise you, you are in the trap, sir.
Trap.
I promise.
Trap.
Make no mistake about it, man. Hey, man. We need to have a family discussion right now. We need to have a family discussion, man, because I hear some rumblings, you know what I'm saying? They are just rumors. But I needed to check the pulse of the nation, man. I want to see if y'all co-signing this foolishness. Because that's exactly what it is. It's foolishness. It's by suitor takes from some of these media people. Now, I ain't gonna lie, I had to read this article. No disrespect to the writer, but it's probably the biggest conglomerate of hogwash that I ever seen in my own eyes. It's crazy. Shout out to Los Altos with the $2 super. I appreciate you, sir. I appreciate you, sir, man. Shout out to y'all, man. I appreciate y'all for holding me down, keeping the lights on, man. All the donations and stuff, it really goes a long way of us being able to produce this stuff for y'all. And if you enjoy it, support it, man. If you enjoy it, support it. You understand? Let's get it.
Trap, 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 trap.
But, man, listen. I ain't gonna cap to y'all, man. This is a terrible article. So, hey, we just gonna read it and we gonna talk about it and then we gonna get into some other things. But I gotta let y'all see what they saying about y'all coach, man. And, like, listen, if y'all, this my opinion. Of course, Mike McCarthy is not a perfect coach. We already know that. He's not perfect. That's not what I'm saying. But I feel like he has came into Dallas and changed the trajectory of this football team. He done changed a lot of culture. He's a big-time culture guy, and a lot of people didn't even know that. So it seems like Mike McCarthy done took the wheel and came in and went in and changed this whole team, man. Now it's about winning in Dallas. It used to be about everything else, the glitz and the glamour. They used to say we was all spoiled, rich kids over here in Dallas. Y'all remember that? They used to say we was the rich kids in Dallas, and we ain't care nothing about nothing but the luxury and stuff. Now, all we talk about, all we think about, everything we do in Dallas now from day one, because that's the first sermon that Mike McCarthy preached. That's the first one he preached. All he was talking about was winning. Everybody try to throw Mike these curveballs. Jerry hating on him. The media hating on him. Old Green Bay demons coming back for him. But all he done has give you 35 wins, which is what? The second most of any team in his span since he been a Dallas Cowboy. So, man, y'all better put some respect on Mike McCarthy.
Trap.
Now, let's get into this. Hold on, let me make sure I check. Okay, boom. We're going to get into this article real quick, man, because they talking real crazy and real foolish. So let's get into it. We got to read this. Okay, and if you know who Mr. Adam Wells is, then I have no idea, but he got some explaining to do. It says, Cowboys rumor insider says Mike McCarthy's future would depend on Dallas' final game. So screw the whole other 3 years. It's all about this one game or however it ends. Okay, it says coming off back-to-back playoff losses defined by some baffling coaching decisions, Dallas Cowboys head coach Mike McCarthy is under as much pressure as anyone going into the postseason. Per ESPN's Adam Schefter, there's a belief around the NFL that Mike McCarthy's future will be tied to how the Dallas Cowboys perform how the Cowboys' final game goes. And that's just crazy to me. But let's continue. If the Cowboys play well in the postseason, Schefter wrote, McCarthy would have an excellent chance to keep his job. But if they struggle and end the season with an embarrassing loss, as has happened each of the past 2 seasons or the 2 years, then some say that they could change. Some say that could come to Dallas. Okay, it says, if the Cowboys have another ugly loss in the playoffs, it won't be a surprise if Jerry Jones decides to move on from Mike McCarthy. The last 2 seasons have ended in rough fashion for the Cowboys. They lost in 2021 NFC wildcard game to the San Francisco 49ers when time ran out after Dak Prescott scrambled for 17 yards. Screw all of that. Was Mike McCarthy calling the plays on?
Trap.
See, Mike McCarthy, I'm gonna fight for Big Mike because I feel like he's the best for this football team, but at the same time, this is why you can never be a company man right here. Because no matter what happens, if you sit up there and say yes and just go with the flow, at times, now they putting this on you. Now they calling you out. This is on you right now, Big Mike. This is
Trap.
But at the same time, I told y'all, I really feel like it's a certain way you got to operate to be able to manipulate inside of the Dallas Cowboys organization. Jerry Jones he's not going to respond well to somebody being stern and aggressive coming into this organization trying to move stuff and change stuff. You got to finesse Jerry. You can't just come in here and say, Jerry, we got to do this. Jerry, we got to do that. I don't know if it's a coach on this planet with enough cachet to come in here and push Jerry around and demand him to do stuff like that. I just don't think so. So in my opinion, I feel like you got to finesse around. You got to be underhanded in the way you want to use your operation. So that's the only reason I give Mike a slight pass in that. But listen, it's risky being a company man, because you're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't. So that's why you should always be a man of your principles, stand on something. What they say, a man must stand for something or he'll fall for anything. So it says, in the rematch with the 49ers last year in the NFC divisional round, McCarthy's final play call with Ezekiel Elliott snapping the ball as only offensive lineman was roundly mocked. So wait a minute. Did y'all see they said Mike McCarthy's final play call? See, this is lazy journalism right here, man. How you gonna call that Mike McCarthy's play call when he wasn't even the gosh darn play call? Like, what you talking about? Trap. This is why you never go with the flow. This is why you die on your own hill. This is why you stand on business. This is why you gotta remain silent on it.
Silent and stand on whatever.
Because they gonna blame you regardless, because you the head coach, Mike. That's why I'm glad he took the wheel. He took the wheel this year and got Kellen Moore whack. It says there were reasons beyond McCarthy that the Cowboys lost both games. Prescott struggled in the playoff loss last year, throwing 2 interceptions that led to 6 points for the 49ers in the game that ended with 19-12 final score. But the combination of questionable play calling and clock management, plus being in the 4th season with the Dallas Cowboys team that has been regarded as one of the most talented in the NFL over the past 3 seasons, is going to put a bright spotlight on Mike McCarthy. So right now, stop, pause, stop the show. Hey, what they say, stop the show. How you gonna tell me that this team was one of the most talented over the past 3 years when we only had one receiver last year, y'all? Trap. This team is definitely not as good as a lot of these lazy journalists been thinking, far as our personnel and stuff. Our offensive line is on the decline. We had no receivers last year. We just had CeeDee Lamb, and we had a crazy OC. So I don't see what they be talking about. They blaming Mike McCarthy for the play calls and everything, and he wasn't even the play caller. So I don't know what to tell these people, man. I don't know what to tell them. So you just gonna disappear on me, huh? Okay. I don't know what to tell them. But let's see, where was we? The page just reloaded for some reason. Okay. Final game goes. What happened, man? The damn page just reloaded and wait a minute, where was I? Okay. Spotlight on Mike McCarthy. McCarthy has led the Cowboys to 35 wins since the start of 2021 season. That's tied with the 49ers for second most in the NFL, trailing only the Kansas City Chiefs with 36. So we won game. Tomorrow, he'll be tied. You know what I'm saying? Trap. But y'all talking about he should be on the hot seat. And then we sat up there and let Kellen Moore sabotage the young man. But okay, the Cowboys haven't advanced beyond the divisional round since they last won the Super Bowl in '95. Excuse me. They are set up to win the NFC East for the second time in 3 years if they defeat the Washington Commanders on Sunday. If the Cowboys beat Washington, they will be the number 2 seed in the NFC playoffs. They could also win the division title if the Philadelphia Eagles lose to the Giants. So, listen, I just say this whole article was absolutely trash. I'm sorry, it was trash.
Trash!
Because most of this stuff that they blaming on Mike McCarthy was all foolishness, man. It made no sense, and it really wasn't even his fault. I'm just making sure I ain't missing nothing, okay? Like, most of the stuff that they blaming Mike on, it ain't even his fault. So, like, the case that they making, it makes no sense, man. I don't understand what they even talking about. So, you know, back-to-back 12-win seasons, 35 wins amongst the best of the best. you know, your team is making steps every year. You're getting better and better. You're being consistent. Your quarterback playing out of his mind. He looking better than he ever did, you know, according to some people. And look, what do you think? What are y'all thinking, man? Should he be on the hot seat? Now, the only way, I'm not going to just bang for Big Mike like that. I'm going to be fair. I'm going to try my best to be unbiased, okay? The only way that I could even consider this, if they go out here and lose to the Washington Commanders.
Trap.
Now, that ain't the only one. They'll have to go out here and lose to the Washington Commanders and then go in the playoffs and get blown out, not even competitive, looking crazy. Now, that right there might be a deal breaker. That might make me pack my bags up on Big Mike and get out of here. So, you know, I ain't gonna lie. It'll have to take a combination of things. It'll have to be real ugly, real embarrassing. That's the only way I would even consider that. So, anything outside of just complete, you know, shut down embarrassment, like I gotta hide my face everywhere I go. Anything outside of that, this is just straight hogwash. It is basura. It is terrible. It is trash.
You trash.
And they need to go sit down somewhere.
Trap.
Ain't no way you can make me even consider this outside of what I just described. Now, that'll be fair. It'll have to take a catastrophic failure. Like, and it looks like the team wasn't even, like, to begin with being prepared. Like, we was just totally unprepared and just got totally uncoached. That's the only way I even consider that. That's the only way. So what y'all think, man? Should he be on the hot seat? Do y'all think this is even a logical take? They got people writing articles about this goofy stuff like this, about a proven coach. I just told Boss Cowboy this the other day on the phone. Shout out to Boss Cowboy Sports, man, my guy. I said this, and this is very much so the truth. I believe Mike McCarthy is the most disrespected championship coach that I ever seen. I ain't gonna lie.
Trap.
Mike McCarthy is probably the most disrespected championship head coach that I ever seen. And I don't know if it's because it's probably, I say it's probably considered, it's two things. To me, it's two things. It's two-sided to make him the most disrespected championship coach. Okay, I think partially it's probably because the way his Green Bay stint ended, and most people sided with Aaron Rodgers, you know, the massages and all of that stuff. It's easy to dislike Mike McCarthy. It's easy to discredit Mike McCarthy because he has such a phenomenal talent in Aaron Rodgers, and they did all this success. A lot of people contribute that to Aaron Rodgers. They don't really give Mike McCarthy any credit in that regard. So that's one aspect. Another aspect is he's a Dallas Cowboys head coach. We already know the level of scrutiny that comes with that. So when you combine those two, that's the only thing I can see. Those are the two aspects I think that combine to make him being the most disrespected head coach to ever win a championship. I don't hear people talk about other championship level coaches the way they talk about McCarthy, man. Every single move this man make, they dog him out. Every single decision he make is a problem. I don't understand it. And look, it's fitting for him to be in Dallas because we get all kind of unfair narratives as well. So I think that's a legitimate statement. Can y'all name somebody who get disrespected more that won a title? Can you name a head coach that get disrespected more than Mike McCarthy that won a title? Shout out to the wordologist with the $2 super. He says take the reins off of Rain and let him cook. I think he already did that. He did that though, wordologist. I say Mike McCarthy did that. He had a rope on him in the beginning of the year. Then he let him go. He figured it out that wasn't the best way to move this team or to operate this team to its fullest potential. And he recognized his mistake and he changed it. Like, I love that about Mike McCarthy. Like we said, the delegation that Mike McCarthy does, I believe that's one of his best attributes. We would not see this team progressing and getting better and actually utilizing all our talent without that. TA Cowboys said nope, and Mike Tomlin right behind him. I think you right. I think you on to something. So, hey, somebody, I challenge somebody to name a championship head coach in football. It don't even really got to be right now. I think he is the most disrespected ever. No, Kid Cowboy, I give him an honorable mention. But I'm talking about Mike McCarthy won it though, bro. Like a lot of coaches got there. They might, man, I was gonna say they respect Ron more, but Ron went to Washington though, so it kind of messed him up. But listen, when he was in Carolina, he had a lot of respect over there. This man got nicknames and stuff. You know what I'm saying? He got nicknames and he got a reputation and stuff, and he ain't even win it all. So like, I challenge anybody to name somebody who gets more disrespected than Mike McCarthy. Now maybe you can go all time to a range that I don't have, that I'm just cause I'm younger, that I might not know. But I'm gonna tell you right now, I know for a fact in football right now, it ain't nobody get more disrespected than Mike McCarthy. It ain't. Not a championship level coach, not somebody who won it all. And that's just crazy, man. That's crazy. Pete Carroll get respect though, bro. Pete Carroll got mad respect. Pete Carroll got mad respect over there. Pete Carroll, look, he's a made man. Look, think about this. Not only did Mike McCarthy get disrespected, he got fired. That should tell you a lot. Trap. That should tell you the kind of mainstream narrative that they pushing. They actually fired this man. Pete Carroll he's still in Seattle, right? You know what I'm saying? He can't do no wrong. He can't do no wrong. Now, Mike McCarthy, not only did he win for Green Bay, they actually fired him, bro. So right there alone, he's ahead of a lot of people. He's ahead of a lot of people in disrespect. Like, and it's crazy to me. And now I feel like some of that unfair judgment, that unfair treatment has transitioned to Dallas. And now a lot of the mainstream people and a lot of these people that's casual, they just buying into this stuff. But I'm telling y'all right now, I had to say this the other day, but I want y'all to know, a lot of people think that I just like rep for Mike McCarthy like that for no reason. The reason I go so hard for Mike, man, because I feel like he is the answer to this football team, especially like I don't think nobody else could come in here right now to do what he's doing, bro. And he's made a lot of progression. He's done a lot of good things. So I feel like let's just say Dallas get rid of Mike McCarthy. Who knows if the next dude gonna be successful? We might have to start all over. Trap. You talking about getting rid of a 12-win coach? This is his average. He damn near averaging 12 wins. Like, do that make sense to you? All I'm saying is, I don't understand why would people even try to consider that when you think about it. You can't even consider nothing like that when you think about it, man. Like, I don't understand, man. I don't understand. But, yeah, I think we came to a realization that he's definitely the most disrespected coach with a championship. He's the most disrespected coach with a championship. T. Foster said Pete Carroll get much respect, and he blew that Super Bowl. Exactly. He lost the Super Bowl from a handoff, and they still give Pete Carroll more respect. Trap. I can't name a coach that get disrespected more than Mike McCarthy with his resume. I can't name one. This man that worked with Joe Montana. This man that worked with some of the greats. He done some great things as a head coach in a historic franchise. And all they do is dog him out. I don't understand. Yeah, they want us to go back to the 8 and 8. See, y'all want Jason Garrett back? Shout out to Craig Lofgreen over there on Facebook, man. Shout out to y'all, man. Shout out to everybody rocking, man. Hey, make sure y'all hit that like and share for the squad, man. We trying not to cry. No ugly cries in the new year, man. No ugly cries in the new year, so go on, stretch your fingers out and hit that like button for your boy, man. I appreciate y'all. If you enjoy the content, support the content, hit the like button and all that good stuff, man. And yeah, if this your first time watching, make sure y'all help your boy get to this 5K, man. I'm on a mission to get to this 5K. So, hey, I'm trying to turn the content up a notch. So if you appreciate it, just support your boy. Miss Regina said, if we don't win this year, Schoon gonna age out. Hey, chill out, Miss Regina. Don't be... Say he ain't gonna be eligible no more. This dude, hey, he gonna have to get on his retirement plan. Hey, that's a pretty old fella for a rookie, and we ain't even used him. He got a red shirt year. That's kind of strange. But man, I did want to talk about that. But let's get into some more of these other topics, man. Is that a bird or a plane or what? What is that? Oh, it's nefarious news, of course. That's what it is, man. Shout out to everybody out here riding. I appreciate y'all, man. We got some trap topics of the day. We ain't even discussed the Pro Bowl people, man. Hey, we got how many Pro Bowlers? We got Dak Prescott as a Pro Bowler, of course. Brandon Aubrey, the rookie, the best kicker in the league, in my opinion. You know, outside of maybe Tucker or somebody, the Ravens kicker. But I think Brandon Aubrey might be better than him. He's on a good trajectory. So, hey, I'm rocking with my guy. CeeDee Lamb, probably the best wide receiver in football right now. 1A, 1B to Tyreek Hill, far as production go, and, you know, he's our guy. We got Michael Parsons doing all kind of astronomical stuff. He just 3 seasons with 13+ sacks. I think he just joined Reggie White or somebody. Like, I got to check that stat, but he right there on some greatness type stuff. Zach Martin, Mr. 99. Hey, I feel like he's declining slightly, but hey, he's still playing at a top tier level. Hey, if you take 20 points off of Zach Martin, he's still probably the best guard in football, you know. Trap. Then let's not forget the second-year sophomore sensation, Deron Bland, went crazy this year, historic year. This is a special football team, man, that's probably not getting its just due. And, like, we still got one of the best records in the league. And we did all this historic stuff. Brandon Aubrey breaking records and making history. Deron Bland breaking records, making history. CeeDee Lamb breaking records, making history. And we don't even really get the proper respect that we need, bro. And that's crazy. That's why we should bang for our team. This is why we should be on the front line, giving our team what they deserve, man, because they're not going to give it to us in the manner that we need. You know what I'm saying? The mainstream do not appreciate us in the right way. All they do is talk about us and hate on us. You know what I'm saying? They're not going to give us anything. So that's something we got to keep our eye on. But as far as PFF goes, shout out to them. Most plays gaining 20+ yards. CeeDee Lamb got 30 of them things. Trap. Not 30. He got 30 of them things, man. Shout out to Sedarius. Hey, man, look, I remember people saying he went on #1 receiver. I remember it was people all on TV disrespecting the young man, and like, didn't he respond? Hey, man, CeeDee said, I'm going to spin back. I got something for you, Mr. Richard Bartholomew Sherman. He got something for you. He got something for you. That boy got 30 of them things, and more than Tyreek Hill, more than Brandon Ayuk, more than all these other guys. To me, CeeDee Lamb is probably going to get disrespected, but he is the offensive player of the year, in my opinion, and I stand on that. And he deserves it. But he won't get the accolades because, you know, he has a star on the side of his helmet. Let's go deeper. PFF got CeeDee Lamb on 3rd and 4th downs this year. This is just on 3rd and 4th down. This is it. 36 receptions, first. 656 receiving yards, first. 30 first downs, first. 142.7 rating when target, first. Listen, is that not clutch? Does that not describe him in the form of a wide receiver?
It's me, I'm him, I'm not them. I'm him Jones, I'm him Duncan.
Hey, man, this is just an astronomical type year for CeeDee Lamb, man, and he just getting better and better. And like we said, he ain't even played that many years with him. He ain't even played that many years with Dak Prescott when you really get technical about this stuff. He done played a few games, but he ain't really played these consecutive seasons back to back with Dak Prescott yet, man. So, listen, this duo is gonna be crazy. We might be looking at some Peyton Manning, Marvin Harrison type.
Trap.
We might be looking at some Peyton Manning, Marvin Harrison type vibes, and we don't even know it. Like Ross said, they don't even know it yet. I love it, man, and just like I said, they just gonna get better and better as they keep, that chemistry keep building, and CeeDee Lamb keep getting better, and Dak keep getting better. But most receiving yards over the past 2 seasons, and we see only 2 players with 3,000 receiving yards, and that's Tyreek Hill and CeeDee Lamb. I told you, it's 1A, 1B. Hey, CeeDee had 2 great years. This is not a one-hit wonder for CeeDee Lamb. He balled out last year. So, hey, man, I don't see how somebody like Richard Sherman even allowed to come on TV and say something like that after the year CeeDee had last year. Then you come out, this man have a slow start, and now you talking about he's not a number 1. That's the type of stuff they do because they want clicks from Cowboy Nation. We got to stop feeding these people. Because they dishonest. They just want clicks. We don't do that over here in the trap. We don't behave that way. We don't. Trap. We do not take that form of currency, man. But I think it's pretty clear that CeeDee Lamb is him. Okay. Top 10 scoring drive percentage this season. Your Cowboys. Now look, this is who operate the offense. Let me know. Who operate the offense, man? You know what I'm saying? Do the quarterback operate the offense? Do he get the most, disrespect when stuff go wrong? Do he get the most credit when stuff go good? I just want to know, because top 10 scoring drive percentage this year, your Dallas Cowboys winning by a nice margin. The second one is 45. We at 49. So if that's Young Ryan Dakota doing this at a top tier level, and he got your team in position to get the second round seed, the second seed, then he got better touchdown passes than everybody, got better yardage than the most people, all the other attributes, all the other metrics that you measure a quarterback, he is top tier and he's one of the best. But you mean to tell me that he's not the MVP?
Trap.
I mean, I thought MVP mean best. I thought it mean the best. I mean, what do you want the man to do? He got to be better than the best. He got to be better than the best over all the other years too. So this is just crazy, man. You can see how they just hate on us so bad, y'all. It's sad, man. It's sad. But like I said, man, we can't just sit here on our hands and let our players get disrespected. Like I said, some people don't care about the accolades, man. I do, because these players earn this stuff. Don't you deserve what you earn? That's what answer me, riddle me that. I gotta see your face for this. People that say, I don't care about the accolades, I don't care about it. Don't you deserve what you earn? When you go to work, your 9 to 5, however you make your money, don't you deserve what you earn? That's my thing about it. These boys earn this. We seen them working all year for this stuff. And then when they go and break the mold and actually accomplish this stuff, they don't get what they deserve. Just because of our team. That's tragic, man. That's tragic. We can't take this sitting down, bro. These people deserve what they earned. Just like every other body get it. Every other team get what they deserve. Except for us. That's unfair. We gotta actually say something about that, man. You earn it in the playoffs. That is totally untrue. Because the awards come out before the playoffs. What are you talking about?
Trap.
The awards don't even judge it off the playoffs. Now, if you want to talk about that, I believe it should play a part in it, but that's not the way they do it. You know what I'm saying? So that's not true, sir. Like, let's speak facts out here. We speaking facts. Shout out to Michael Gelkin on Twitter. He says Cowboys O-lineman La'el Collins says he feels like a little kid to be back. Open to play guard, tackle. I'll play fullback. I don't care. I just want to help these guys win. He returns to familiarity and some new. What he said? And some new. And the new cadence is pretty cool. I like the here we go. So La'el said he don't care what he do. He'll pass towers out here. Man.
Trap.
Lael said he'll pass Towers out here, man. I love it. I love it because, hey, that veteran presence on the line might pay dividends, you know what I'm saying, in the playoffs. Who knows? You know, maybe Tyler Smith have a cramp or something, like, you know what I'm saying? We ain't talking about no major injuries over here. We don't do that. Maybe he needs some water. Maybe he's feeling a little parched. You know what I'm saying? Maybe he's a little thirsty. And then you put Lael in there and he help you out. So, man, I like Damian Wilson coming in and Lael. I love both of them. I looked at some film from Damian Wilson, and I was kind of impressed with what I seen. Now, it was 2 years ago, you know. Let's be real. Trap. It was 2 years ago, just to be fair. But I'm just saying, he was looking good playing for the Carolina Panthers. I seen him going up against the Niners. That boy had 7 tackles for loss. He had a sack. He went crazy against a good line, a good team, a good run team. So, hey, man, and I seen him blowing up blocks. So, hey, and we seen him win a championship with the Chiefs too. So, hey, I like the pickups, man. It ain't the most, the biggest, the greatest pickups ever, but I think it can help us though. Now, most pressures according to PFF as a duo by this team. Look at who at the top though, man. Trap. Your Cowboys, Micah Parsons and DeMarcus Lawrence, the best duo as far as pressures go. So listen, that's another thing, and it's crazy because we know Micah Parsons ain't even getting his just due. Like, I don't even, wait a minute, because I could be mistaken. Is it just Micah Parsons not getting holding calls, or do the Dallas Cowboys defense not get them at all? Trap. Somebody riddle me, man. Somebody fill me in on that. I'm not even sure at this point. Like, I just gave up on all penalties because I just feel like they're not giving us. We should never look to the refs, ever. Like, I don't care. Under no circumstances, the Dallas Cowboys should never look for the refs, ever. So, somebody help me out with that. Is it that we're not getting holding calls for Micah Parsons, or nobody gets them? Do nobody get holding calls on this defense? Because when you think about that, man, this could be a whole different. Just imagine how many more pressures Michael would have if these folks went holding them every day. Trap. Just imagine how many holding calls that, just imagine how many more pressures that he would have. Just imagine how many more sacks he would have if they wasn't, like, blindly letting people just hold and illegal hands to the face. They letting people do anything to Micah Parsons. It's fair. It's free game. No holds barred. Tables, ladders, and chairs match when it comes to Micah Parsons. They let them do anything to Micah Parsons, man. So, hey, I just imagine how much more dangerous this pass rush could be if we was actually getting calls, man. So, yeah, and you see the 49ers right up under that. But, I just had to take this snapshot just to let you see all the penalties throughout all the games. This man ain't got a holding call since what it was. It's been in like 2 months now. I can't remember the last game. It's been so long, I don't know. But it's been a very, very long time, and it's getting ridiculous. The referees are blatantly saying, Micah Parsons, we do not care, and we're not going to call it because we can do that. That's what it looks like. They just, with all due disrespect to Micah Parsons. Now, this one question I wanted to ask y'all. Excuse me. Do y'all think this continues in the playoffs? Because, man, I don't think I'll be able to contain myself, man. If you sit up here and we mess around and lose a game because we getting held and nobody giving us a call, I don't know if I can deal with that, man. Do y'all think they gonna actually try to call it fair? Do y'all think it might get a little more fair going into the playoffs, man? What y'all think? Give me a Y for yes, N for no. What y'all think, man? Do y'all think we got a chance for this to get fair going into the playoffs, man? I hope so. Cause I ain't gonna lie, man. I won't be able to tolerate that. I'll be very, very upset. We can't be giving games away because y'all don't wanna give us our call, man. What y'all think, man? Kelvin Hicks says yes, man. Hey, when I feel down, I'ma call Mr. Kelvin Hicks. He can give me some encouraging words, cause I need that right now. Cause I don't got no faith in these dudes, man. The referees, I don't got no faith in them, man. I don't got no faith in them. I would hope so. How about we finally start getting some calls in the playoffs? Excuse me. How about we do that? He said they still gonna be trash. Paul Regamore Rodriguez says no. It'll get worse. Don't say that. Don't say that. Paul, we rebuke that, sir. We gonna have to rebuke that right now. We rebuke that, Paul. We don't even want to speak that into existence. I don't want to know if it can get worse. Randy says no worse. You on the same? Don't do that, please. Cynthia says no. I wouldn't depend on it. That's what I said. We shouldn't even look the ref's direction. Like, we already seen the ref try to make us lose a playoff game. He set up there and blocked that. The first what that was year before last against the 49ers, he set up there and just blocked that. Like, trap. Dude held Dak back. So, hey, man, we need to recognize them as the ops. Like, we playing them too. Original People says, we getting hold. We getting hold when my father, who's a Dolphin fan, and says, yeah, y'all don't get no calls. My pop said, I seen Parsons getting held back-to-back plays, SMH. I'm telling you, bro, it's hard to watch at times, man. TA says, we gonna have to start dropping 40 on these teams again. That's the only way we can guarantee us a win, if we just blow these teams out. That's it. Lil OS Tyler says it happens every game, so don't expect the refs to start being fair now. Yeah, we needed some words of encouragement. Y'all supposed to be talking me off the ledge now. Gary says no. Life is unfair. Trap. Red Rebel said life isn't fair, man. He says we just gotta win the game regardless. Choctaw. I just knew you were gonna say no. Well, you be throwing me curveballs, bro. I just knew Choctaw was gonna be a definitely strong no. Okay, Choctaw giving me hope. Okay. Choctaw said depends. That's enough. So you're saying there's a chance. Carmine says yes, we at home. I don't think home help us in that regard. Man, them referees still look at Michael Parsons. Look, you know how many home games we played since he didn't get a call, man? They don't care. Them folks do not care. Adrian Gonzalez said after that Lions game, the NFL is watching. I think it's going to be a call. It's going to be called right. I hope so, Adrian. I hope so. I really do. I hope y'all on to something. Willie T says Micah needs to play dirty and get that unsportsmanlike penalty if he wants the refs to pay attention to what's happening. No, they call them on him. They call him on him all the time. They're just not giving him a call. And these are the two top pass rushers in football, top pressure rate, and they're not, and nobody's holding them though. Just think about that, man. Nobody's holding them, and they the best. It just don't add up. That math ain't mathing. So you mean to tell me everybody can block them, but they still the best though? Make that make sense. Like, any random scrub can block them, but they still the best. Like, nah, bro. It don't work like that, man. You can't have your cake and eat it too. Y'all got to tell the truth. Either it is or it ain't. That's all I'm going to say. James said Landlord just beat the brace out these dudes. Yeah, man, we just got to beat them. We just got to beat them by 20 points. But why we got to be so extra? Kid Cowboys said 20 points the last 3 games. Cowboys click in the building says, humble, we need more people like that in this world. TA said the curse is lifted. Let's go. Okay, that's another. Okay, I got something to believe in. I got something to hold on to. I'm getting further and further away from the ledge now at this point. Troy Dudley in the building says, how the Cowboys lead the NFL in penalties called against them. That's a mic drop. Trap. So one could say maybe they're not paying attention enough. No, they paying attention. They just not giving them to us. That's the problem. That's crazy. So look, it almost make you go down that path when we talk about people saying that this stuff is we being sabotaged, man. Because how is such an extreme difference? You see what I'm saying? How the difference is so extreme. We the most penalized team, but we clearly not getting a lot of calls. Like, how do you expect your team to even win in that situation? That's crazy. Like, I don't know, y'all. That's very discouraging when you think about it in that manner. Like, we the top penalized team, but we clearly not getting a lot of our calls. That's sad. That's sad. And we still gotta play a good team and win in those conditions. Chata said depends. The NFL was giving us calls last year. In the playoffs or just the regular season or just in general? I don't know. Alto said, don't hold your breath. Yeah. Bernard says, in that case, they owe us some wins. Yeah, they do. We could have probably had much more wins if we would have been getting the call fairly. It just don't happen like that in Dallas. Shout out to Lunar Love. How you doing? What's going on? I don't know if I seen your name that much in here, but welcome to the trap. Joseph Sandberg said conspiracy. Now you're talking my talk, sir. I try to leave that a lot. I try to leave that out of sports, but the evidence is becoming too overwhelming. It's becoming too overwhelming. We the most penalized team, but we don't get penalties. What would that tell you? Like, you know what I'm saying? After a while, what would it say to you? Shout out to Double R with the $2 super. He says, salute Landlord and Cowboy Nation. Go Cowboys. Go Cowboys. Trap. Go Cowboys, man. We still gonna get to the promised land. We gonna have to beat all the haters. We gonna have to beat all the haters, man. And we know why they hate on us.
We are America's team.
We know why.
The most watched, the most hated. Y'all don't like us, but y'all tuning in every Sunday.
Who tapped into the video I dropped today, man? I'm trying to get more consistent with my videos, man. So I hope y'all support your boy, man. I'm trying to turn over a new leaf in the new year. I'm trying to turn over a new leaf. Trying to get a little better, you know what I'm saying? Get a little more consistent with my standalone videos. So, you know, if y'all got spare time, free time, you know, go check them out for your boy, man. Y'all, once I end this video, man, y'all check out the videos I dropped the last couple of days. And encourage your boy to keep it up. Because I'm going to tell y'all right now, it take a lot of work to make those videos. The type of videos, the quality of video that I like to make, it take a lot of work. So, you know, I need y'all to support it. Matt says, missed it, kick it with friends. Sorry, Landlord. Shout out to you, Matt. You know, hey, you can always watch it on the rewatch. You know how we get down. Keith says, we've won 5 in a row this season. It's time to repeat 5 wins in a row. Here we go. Here we go. Hey, we can get to that promised land, man. We can, man. We just need the chips to fall in the proper order. I feel like we can get it done, man. Luna says, oh yeah, I subscribed from Henny's Live. That's why you never saw me much before. Oh, okay. Yeah, I see now. Because I don't think I remember seeing you that much. But welcome to the trap, man. This is how we get down over here. You know, we have a lot of fun. We have a lot of laughs. And we talk about, you know, the Dallas Cowboys. The best team there is and there ever will be, man. But y'all got any other topics y'all want to talk about? I think I got a couple of more graphics, though. A couple of more graphics to go, and then we can ride this thing on out. We'll let y'all watch some football. I think football about to get ready to come on. I mean, I guess you can call that football. Shout out to Ed Water. He says, Ask Mike McCarthy about the benefit now of losing in week 18 last season. Definitely. It's a reminder. It's been talked about, addressed. We have a lot to play for. Absolutely. I expect our team to go down there and play. We'll compete at the highest level and win the game. That's exactly what we need, Mike, and that's what we expect. That's the standard that we done made for this football team, and that we expect nothing less, man. We better go in here and have a good showing. I want to see Hat Dak probably like mid-third quarter. I want to see Hat Dak. Trap. Don't play with your food, man. We trying to, the most important thing, probably, look, we want to win the number 2 seed, right? But I think the most important thing is still coming out of here healthy. What y'all think? I don't know. Like, the number 2 seed is very close, but, like, I think health's still the most important thing. So, if you can have your cake and eat it too, you know what I'm saying? I feel like you probably need to go out there, win the game big early, and sit your players. You can get the win and you can stay healthy. So, hey, man, I feel like that's the best way to go about it. Health over seed, yeah. Health is more important, really, because, like, you know, even if you don't get the number 2 seed, you still got your horses. You still got a chance. You still there. But you could get the number 2 seed and something crazy happen, and now you just probably doomed. You know what I'm saying? Like, Lord forbid that it's a big-time injury. Like, health is more important, actually. So we need to make sure we get up out of there clean, man. We need to go. That's why it's more important. That's why I'm going to hold these boys accountable. If they don't come out here and really show us, like, hey, we finna win, you got to take care of business. This is no smiling time right here. This is taking care of business. Because just like we had a couple of games where we was playing around with our food and the player got hurt. And it was a game like didn't even matter for real. Somebody help me out. That was not long ago. It was a game that we could have got our people out, but somebody ended up getting hurt like late in that game, and it kind of screwed us for a while. So don't play with your food, man. I think that might have been last year. Don't play with your food. Go win this football game early. Go get up early and sit your starters so we can get both of them, the win and remain healthy. That's what's most important for me. That's what's most important for me. Who remember that? Who remember? It was a significant injury too. It was somebody that was like one of our starters. Original people saying being a long time subscriber to Law Nation and Luna Love. That's what's happening. Who remember, man? Somebody help me out, because I think we was talking about it too. We was like, man, we would have went in there and handled our business. We went in, that injury wouldn't even happen. It might have been Terrence Steele. When Terrence Steele got hurt, I think it was like somebody significant. I think it was that Terrence Steele injury. I think he got hurt on a blowout type win or something. It was like, it wasn't that significant of a game. And I think we lost a key player. Real talk. It might have been Terrence Steele last year. I ain't sure, don't quote me on that, but I don't want to do that again. I don't want to lose nobody significant on a game that we should have took more serious. You know what I'm saying? Go out here and handle business. And against the Texans, that's what it was. I'm thinking the player was Terrence Steele. Because, like, I think the game was out of, we supposed to win in there and took care of business. And we lost a player. We lost a significant player from us playing with our food. We can't do that again. We can't do that again. Texans or Titans game. You might be right. It was one of them games. I remember, because we was talking about that last year. Like, man, we dropped the ball with that, man. We dropped the ball with that. We can't go in here playing around, man. We can't go in here playing around. We got to take care of business initially. Come straight in here, handle business early, sit your players, and enjoy that NFC East title, man. That's what time it is. Okay, James Simmons said he think I'm right. Look, that playing with our food, that game last year, is still biting us in the behind right now. Take care of your business first. What mama said, do your homework first, then go play. You know what I'm saying? Do your homework first, then go play. Handle your business first. Do not let this turn into a dog fight. You mess around and look up and now our whole season hanging from the balance. Like, I don't want to play with these guys, man. I don't want to play with these guys. Jay Lombardi Terrence is aluminum still right now. Exactly. All because we played with our food. All because we played with our food early. And look, I don't support that, man. I want to see this team go in here business minded. Go in here and handle business and then play. I want to see my whole team on the sideline on third quarter with they NFC East Championship hats on or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to see that early. Keith said, pop that champagne in Washington locker room. Let's go. Absolutely. 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 And like Coach said, man, this is, you know, we just showed y'all how that affected us last year. Like, we can't slip up like that again. And before we go, let's talk about this injury report. I almost forgot. This is the most current injury report for us. We see Dorrance Armstrong with an ankle injury, limited in practice on Wednesday, did not participate Thursday, and limited Friday, questionable for his game status. Tyler Biadasz with an illness. He didn't register anything Wednesday and Thursday. Did not participate Friday. So, you know, a DNP on Friday, that might be, you know, that might kind of let you know he might not be available. That a do not participate that late in the week, that's not really a good sign. So, hey, who knows, man? We might be playing with a substitute center. I don't even know who the backup would be. Who would be the backup center? Let's see. Would it be Walesko? Would it be I don't even know. We got rid of the other dude. And I can't think of dude's name. We got rid of the Alex dude. I can't think of his last name. Who would be the backup center? TJ Bass? Maybe. I have no idea. That'll be a talk for another day, I guess. Rico Dowdle ankle injury, limited Wednesday, full Thursday, full Friday. It looks like Rico is back. Chuma Edoga illness, nothing Wednesday, did not participate Thursday, but full Friday. Looks like he's back. Feihoku, you know, we really need Biami Feihoku, you know. Trap. Like, he has probably been like one of the most important players of the year. Like, man, let's chill out, man. Chill out. Okay. For whoever cares, Feihoku is full. His game status is good. Chancey Golston, illness. Did not participate Wednesday or Thursday or Friday. So, you know, looks like Chancey probably gonna miss this game. Jonathan Hankins, ankle knee, limited, and questionable. So they probably sit Jonathan Hankins for this one last game. He probably be ready for the playoffs. That's what I'm thinking. We should be able to beat Washington without Jonathan Hankins. So, you know, if it's gonna work out for our benefit, maybe you get him, like, okay, let's say he ready to go. Just give him a little few reps just to get his feet wet so he won't be rested going into the playoffs then. I think that'll be a good one. Like, just give him a few snaps so he can get his feet wet, get his legs up under him, and then so he could be, you know, feeling like he back into the mix of things going into the playoffs. Malik Hooker, ankle illness. He got an ankle illness. I'm just playing. It's a slashing now, but ankle/illness. Did not participate Thursday or Wednesday. Limited Friday, so his status is questionable. It's a lot of questionable things going on. Hunter Lipke, thigh, but he's full all the way across the board. Tyler Smith, foot, did not participate Wednesday or Thursday or Friday, so they probably gonna sit him once again. He probably won't. They probably got him ready for the playoffs as well. Ranye Thomas did not participate Wednesday or Thursday and was limited Friday. He's questionable as well. So, what, you got 2, 4, 6, 7 questionable players going into this Washington game. And, we'll see what happens, man. I feel like the ones that did not participate, they probably ain't going to play. But all the rest of them, outside of Jonathan Hankins, Hankins and who else? Hankins and Tyler Smith, well, he is a DNP, but Hankins probably ain't going to play. I don't see Hankins playing. And if he do, he'll probably be on limited snaps. But this is your injury report for the last game. Potentially your 12th win, potentially your division title game, basically. So, hey, man, we got a great opportunity in front of us, man. Let's go handle business. Let's go take care of business. We need to be, I want to see everybody in suits for the pregame. Trap. Even if you a streetwear guy, you know what I'm saying? Throw your old suit on this game, man. We got to take care of business. We want everybody to be focused and go handle business. But, man, I appreciate all the love and support. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like and share for the squad. It will not charge a card. And, hey, man, help your boy grow this show, man. If you appreciate the show, make sure you support the show. Make sure you donate to keep the lights on. Make sure you hit the like button, share button, so we can grow this. And y'all know I'm on the road to 5K, man. So help your boy meet them goals, man. Let's get it, y'all. Let's go. Trap. And I appreciate all the love and support, man. But you know why them haters hate on us? Because why? Because we are the greatest. That's why, man. Shout out to everybody rocking. Thank you for all the love and support. Hit that like and share for the squad. It will not charge a call. Let's go.
And this is greatness defined. Every line is divine. Verses boggle your mind. And every song, man, I swear, just get better with time. No matter how much shade they throwing, I still manage to shine. I don't know why they so obsessed with mine. I'm all they think about. Go in their house, they probably got my pics in a shrine. Damn, I never let these play me. They see us ballin', now they wanna switch teams like KD. I know my time coming, I guess I'ma wait and see. I'm too cocky and confident that humble ain't for me, Lord. Help me with my egotistical ways, but I'm amazed how they display such miserable hate. I never paid attention to what most to say. They words are unimportant like prepositional phrase. They wanna see me crash and burn in a ridiculous blaze, but yet I rise like the Phoenix. Show me I'm great enough. Yeah, I know these haters can't stand me. We'll take a seat. I do it for the family. So bring the block to the Grammys, and if you try to stop me, you need a plan B. Yeah, I just do it for the real. If you ain't from the bottom, you ain't get how I feel. To go against the odds, go hard, chase deals, let doubt until you make it. Show them all you the greatest. I'm the great young poet, got flow flowing, it's mind blowing. I'm flamboyant when brainstorming, it's fair warning. For my opponents that will be mourning before the morning. Every beat I eat and destroy, that's what the fans want it. The hot topic, you try to copy, that's hard stopping. Yeah, I'm a giant when rhyming and y'all microscopic. I got them watching and they believe in me like a prophet. Custom pics, I'm cropping, be masterpieces, they photoshopping. I'm from the bottom, assembled by the avenue, so I gotta pay homage to the hood to show my gratitude. And then my attitude is similar to an animal. These niggas ain't half as cool, I got different levels to tap into. I am the truth. You should know that I kill it. These are God level lyrics. I should be on Mount Olympus. My music therapeutic to the real spirit, like it came from ancient Kemet. Ain't nobody with me. I'm the great. Yeah, I know these haters can't stand me. We'll take a seat. I do it for the family. So bring the block to the Grammys, and if you try to stop me, you need a plan B. Yeah, I just do it for the real. If you ain't from the bottom, you ain't get how I feel. To go against the odds, go hard, chase bills, let the doubters see you make it. Show them all you the greatest, I'm the greatest.
Support Landlord Sports. But not only am I the greatest, we are the greatest. You know them haters hate us because they ain't us. You know them haters want to try to suppress our success. But nevertheless, we pass every single test with flying colors like no other. And like I say, 1K, one love, Cowboys Nation. Let's go.